students, how are you? Welcome. Third BCom Computers and General. Fifth semester Computerized Accounting series of e-lectures. Last lectures we discussed about computerized accounting, definition, accounting info, inventory info, voucher entry, and F11 configuration. All we understood through short videos. In that earlier lecture also we understood about what is F11. F11 is a company specific options to be enabled. F12 configuration is the options which are available in software we have to enable according to our requirement. That is F12. F12 is configuration. Okay. Some topics of configuration we learn in this lecture and some topics in the next lecture. So, right. Point number one is general. There are in F12 configuration, when we create a company, before that, whatever the requirements are needed, we can enable those requirements and specifications what are required for us. Those are general requirements. Numeric symbols, all the symbols will be displayed. Accounts and inventory info, voucher entry, invoice order, payroll configuration. We were not discussing about payroll configuration if it is needed, banking configuration, printing, emailing, data configuration, advanced configuration, product features, licensing features like that. Okay, first window is general features. Those general features are country details. When I click F12, left side window will be opened. It will be shown that the general. When I click on the general, then this window will be opened for me. So, general. In the general, country details, which country, SAARC countries, there are separate agreements are there. Such agreements were given in software. That's why if we are dealing with the following countries, we can select SAARC, India SAARC. If not so, then we can go for international. So next, naming style, how the name to be displayed in reports, only name or alias names with alias like that. And the dates how to be displayed. Some countries or somewhere else, they are started with the MMDDYY. You want that, you can. And the separator of the day, sometimes we are writing dates with slash, DDM, MMY. Sometimes month will be in 3 letters like that. Number formats. Whenever the decimal places amounts we are writing with paise, we will write dot decimal. Separators use thousands. Indian people are using dividing into thousands, two numbers. Some other countries they are doing with millions, 3. And add sign before symbol. This will be available in opening company also. And show amount in millions. Here it is selected no. If we wish, we can select yes here. Table configuration. Okay, import and export configuration. Ignore errors during data. Whenever I am data, importing the data or restoring the data, if any errors are there, it will ask me to verify. Then that is. And export base currency symbol along with the amount. Open a file after export. These are if I enable then I can enjoy these facilities. Other options are show graphs in monthly reports. Earlier video, when we are dealing with cash flow and funds flow statement, financial reports, and we opened the cash flow statement with a graph. If I said yes here, graph will be displayed. If I said no here, no graph will be displayed. Use separate menu for final accounts. If I said yes here, then the balance sheet, profit and loss account, everything will be displayed in separate menu. And enable sound notification for alerts. Something I am putting wrong entry, minus amount is there. I am putting one more zero extra, then it will go to minus. So it will alert me with a sound. Always show information panel. If I said yes, then it automatically gives that information. This is regarding general configuration. Then coming to the numeric symbols. How to be displayed? Positive numbers will be, if I put plus mark, then automatically plus will come. And if I need a plus symbol after that amount, then it will be, I can put that option, yes. Symbol to use negative numbers. Usually we will write negative numbers in bracket, or you want with minus symbol, we can. Symbol to use for a debit amount with DR or CR, without DR, CR, we can configure that one. Symbol to use credit amount with CR, like that. Okay, these are regarding symbols configuration. And the most important one is accounts under inventory info. This we have to understand very well. Look at, there are two panels are there. One is accounts, another one is inventory. Before that, master configuration is there. Provide aliases along with the name. If I said yes, if whatever the alias name I gave in account, then it automatically it will be displayed. Provide language alias for name. Sometimes if I needed some language, local language to be displayed along with English names, if I put yes here, automatically it will be displayed. Then coming to the accounts, provide advanced information in masters. If I said yes here, then advanced information about will be enabled. Provide address for ledger accounts. This we can see this effect of yes, enabled yes. Whenever we are entering the sundry debtors, sundry creditors, bank, it is asking us for the address details and contact information. Add notes for ledger accounts, something to write any about the particular debtor or creditor, then it will enable us to write notes. Add description for ledger accounts also we can get. Then coming to the inventory, advanced entries in masters. Advanced entries in masters. Okay, so that advanced entries, whenever we are taking that, whenever we enable yes, automatically it will be enabled for us. Part numbers, most probably in some items, stock items are having numbers. That numbers will, if we enable, it will help us to enter these part numbers. Stock items, descriptions, any remarks, and use alternate units of stock items. Okay. Example is numbers sometimes will be read as a dozen. When you given like that, it will take two UOMs, units of measures. Okay. Enabled standard rates for stock items. If I said yes here, it will take standard rate and the present rate and the selling price also it will consider. Specify default ledger allocation for invoicing. Enable competent list details, that is bill of materials, address for godowns. So these are the accounting inventory configurations. And one more is very important one is a voucher entry configuration. Voucher entry configuration is also in two panels. One is accounts as well as inventory. Skip date field during creation of a faster entry. So when this software is enabled with enabled, and whenever I am passing the voucher, automatically it will take current date. If I said yes here, it won't ask about enter the date. If I said no here, then it will ask about me to enter the date related to particular transaction. Use single entry mode for payment receipt contra vouchers. Suppose I am depositing check as well as cash in bank, both to be entered. When I said yes here, then it will give me to enter 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6 items at a time. When I paid payments, 20 payments are through a check, rent, everything through a check or through cash, and all will be entered in one single voucher. That's why single entry mode is, if I enable single entry mode, that I can get. Use payment receipt as a contra voucher. Sometimes for the transaction of bank receipts, transaction of bank payments, those are comes under contra transactions. Instead of going for F4, then I can enable yes here. In payment voucher only, I can pass cash account data to bank account for the payment of withdrawal of money, like that. Use CR/DR instead of to by during entry. CR or DR. Okay. So usually in commerce we are learning cash account data to bank account. When to is there, we are very much familiar with writing to at credit. That's why if we want that mode, then we can enable here to or to like that. If I put yes here, yes, if I put yes here, then in the voucher itself it will mention me to by instead of DR, CR. Okay. Enable check printing for contra voucher. If any bank transactions I made, if I enable yes here, automatically once the payment is over, it will move to printing the check. Automatically it will print the check amount on the leaves, empty leaves, along with the e-signature, I think. Warn on negative cash balances. Usually, sometimes there is no money is there, we try to pay the money, then it will go to negative. Then already configuration in general, we ask to give the sound. So automatically it will alert whenever the minus or negative balances are there. Reallocate bills for payment, receipt or journal voucher. We purchased goods, there is a time period, 15 days is there. After 15 days, amount automatically to be generated and paid, then we can do like this, reallocate payment and allow cash accounts in journals. Journal voucher is for non-cash transactions. Suppose depreciation on machinery, journal entry will be machinery account data to depreciation account data to machinery account. So there is no cash or bank in that those transactions will be passed through journal voucher F7. If I send yes here, even payments, machinery account data to cash also I can pass from that journal voucher. Allow income accounts in sales vouchers, show inventory details, show table of bills of selection, and show bill-wise details, and show current balance of ledgers, all these, okay, enabled here. Through that. These are all our accounts related one. Then coming to the inventory related one. Inventory related. Provide reference number in stock journal. So whenever I entered the stock item, I can, if I enable yes here, it will ask me about a reference number for that particular. Show compound unit of item based on rate and show full details of compound unit. Compound unit in the sense, units of measure in the sense, dozen and number, and that is shown in stock item. Negative stock balances. Usually there should not be a negative. And whenever my stock balance is 100 units, but I am passing the voucher for 150, it will show me that there is a negative stock. show balance on voucher date, and show godown wise details, batch wise details. These first we have to understand. Whenever there is a requirement is there, we have to remember particular option is available in a configuration under particular head. That is very, very important. Then coming to the invoice and invoice or order entries. Okay, enable supplementary details, address, dispatch, like that. If I put here, automatically it will ask me to enter the date and everything. Allow separate buyer and consignee names. Buyer will be different, consignee will be different. Then I want to add to two items, then automatically it will display for me when I enable this one. Allow modification of all fields during the entry. Some entries we cannot enable, we cannot modify. If I configure here in voucher entry or orders, purchase order or sales order, I can enable and edit that one. Use common ledger account for item allocation. Use default for bill allocations. Provide additional descriptions for stock items name. Some stock items are called in 2 or 3 names or 2 names, different names, alias names are with different names. If I ask that, then automatically it will enable me to give the alias name or description of the stock item. Consolidate stock items with same rates. So this helps in reports. What are the stock items we bought with the same rate will be displayed for us. Compound unit item based on rate. Full details of compound unit. Show turnover achieved with the customer. Customer wise also we can identify the sales. These are the general invoice or purchase order, sales order options. Exporters option. If suppose we had shipping business, exporting business, then details of exporter. Provide marks and numbers container and provide number and kind of packages. This will be, if such company is using, then they can have more knowledge regarding those. Inventory, negative stock balance already we kept in accounts and inventory. Again he is giving that option. Warn on duplicate order, already we passed that one with the same name or same order. If we are going to pass, then it will alert us for duplicate. Provide complete accounting allocations in order and delivery note. If we said yes, then it will be displayed and printed on purchase order or delivery note. So statutory means tax related one. Calculate tax on current subtotal. Automatically GST, VAT, they will calculate whenever I gave sales, automatically it will calculate orders. Okay, then we will see this video, we will understand this 5. And next video, remaining 5. We will do that one, okay? Right, I will show you the 5 windows live. We will open Tally. is giving little bit trouble. One minute, students. So next classes, we understand about banking features. Those banking features are banking. I left with the payroll configuration because we are not using that one. So banking features, next class we'll understand. Next one is printing, emailing and data configuration, advanced data configuration, product features and licensing features in next class. Okay. Windows. First we will see the Windows. Windows. F12. See general window. See that. Okay. International I selected name, different date, different. See all these options. Okay. Next, numeric symbols. I can change whatever I want. Okay. Accounts and inventory. Look here. Language alias names. Yes. Accounts. It is asking English name and name itself. Okay. Alias name. One more name it is asking. Okay. So I enabled language specific. That's why it is showing like that. F12. Gender, numeric symbols, accounts. So here I put yes. That's why it is asking me to enter some other names. This is regarding next voucher entry. See here. Important one is use CRDR instead of who and why. I am putting first we will see it without option enabled. So voucher entry accounting vouchers. See, buy is there na? 2000 and cash. Here we are seeing buy and do. Now we will go for F10. Here onwards we can do this. F12. In which window we are there? then automatically that window configurations will be enabled. See here DR and CR. That is virtual configuration. Then F12 invoice order configuration. See all those. Okay. Just one by one enabling and disabling what are the entries which are coming. This banking, printing, emailing, data configuration, advanced configuration, product features, licensing. We will discuss in a next video because long videos will not give, will be a little bit boring. That's why we are making short. So what we have to do is continuously go through the video, note down the points and see those in your laptop or system, whether such options are available or not, such window is there or not. In that window, the options I told, explained in the video, whether correctly representing or not. What is the effect of that? That is also you have to verify, and it also you note down and discuss in the live classes whenever we ask you to join in live class. So if you subscribe that one, then automatically whatever the updates which I posted in my channel, you will get that. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, students. And one more thing, next video we are going to other features, configurations, F12 configurations. So you have the best thing to understand the software is practice, practice, practice. Until unless you practice, then you cannot understand this software. So better way is to practice that one. Then you can remember all the options which are available in that software, understand well. And for the BCom students, understanding accounting software is very, very important because each and every company is using computerized accounting, using this software, either Tally or whatever it may be. Okay, students, bye.